Hello everyone and welcome, my name's Ali. Thank you so much for tuning in for some early Call of Duty Ghosts Onslaught DLC gameplay. Within this video I'm going to be focusing on Ignition, a remake of the Modern Warfare 2 map Scrapyard. This map is just as awesome as it was back in the day. I'm going to be covering gameplay, covering a dynamic map event and lots of awesome footage here on my channel. Make sure you're checking out the playlist linked in the top of the description. That will take you to all of my early DLC videos so you don't miss out on any of them at all, because we have a lot of videos pumping out very quickly today. Without further ado, let's jump into the gameplay. So I know you guys are going to absolutely love Ignition at the DLC event where I got to record all of the footage of the Onslaught map pack. I got by far the most amount of gameplay on this map just because of how much I loved it. You can see the layout of Ignition on screen here. Of course, if you've played Modern Warfare 2 and played Scrapyard, you'll know exactly how the layout works. There are a few new changes and a few things that are a little bit different. You will actually see me also call in the dynamic map event, which can be activated from completing a field order. And on all 4 of the new multiplayer maps, you can get different dynamic map events essentially by completing a field order. And you have a chance of getting the ability to activate this field order and basically make a change to the map. Specifically on this map, as you saw at the beginning through the intro, once you call in your dynamic map event, it will send off a rocket. That rocket will basically explode and the parts of the rocket will land and add to the map, so adding different walkways, different parts of the map that were there in the original map on Scrapyard, but then become a part of it once it's been called in. So here you can see me doing that. Now the dynamic map event won't actually go off straight away. You can see a timer just off in the distance there on a big board. You also saw at the beginning. And once you call in your streak or your dynamic map event, that timer will start counting down from, I believe, 20 seconds, and then after 20 seconds the dynamic map event will happen. You'll see the rocket go up and additional parts like the area I'm shooting in just now will land on the map, and it'll basically add to the map and make it even bigger and better. Now, one of the new additions is the fact that there is an underground area, as you're seeing in action now as I get a triple kill with my Trinity missile. And as you come down under here, you can actually see just there what looks to be like a hive from Extinction Mode, which is more of an Easter egg than anything. As far as I know, there isn't actually any direct link with this map and the Extinction Mode. It doesn't link in with the new map Nightfall either, so I think it's just more of a sort of, you know, Easter egg fun thing that they've put in there since it is a new addition to this map, the underground part, which adds in a new walkway. Now, as I said, I really like this map. I think it was my favourite out of the 4 probably. All of the multiplayer maps are small to medium sized, as I've said before in my preview for this DLC map pack. None of them are big at all, and that's very good, I think. If you sort of thought that Ghost was a little bit too slow paced, or the maps were a little bit too big, then you're definitely going to really enjoy this map pack. Now, just where I am now, you can see to the right a flashing keyboard, and just in front of me like a big jet engine. If you actually go up to that keyboard and press X and hold it, it will actually ignite the jet engine. And if anybody's sitting on B domination, or anybody basically sitting in front of that jet engine, you'll die basically. So it's a very sort of sneaky trap you can use. And if you're watching this video and you're expecting to get the DLC tomorrow, you now know that you can activate that very nice and easily. So if you're playing domination or any sort of map where people have a reason to be standing in front of that jet engine, activate it, and you could get a few free cheeky kills, which would be awesome. Now, I am indeed using the Maverick Assault Rifle, which is one of the brand new weapons. I've done a specific video sharing gameplay for using the Maverick Assault Rifle on all of the maps and giving my sort of thoughts and opinions on it. It does also have a sniper counterpart to it, so you can choose exactly which version you would like to use when you're creating your class, which is very interesting, and it's the first time we've seen an actual sort of two-way addition to a weapon as a DLC within Call of Duty Ghosts, which is very, very cool. Now, if you've played a lot of Modern Warfare 2 and know the layout of this map, you'll be very familiar with sort of the areas to go to, some of the areas not to go to. As I said, there is the addition of the new underground area, and there are a few sort of aesthetic visual changes as well. You've got the back side of the map to my left, where you can actually climb up some of the ladders and go up to higher points and look over. I didn't actually do that at any time. I wanted to try and just, you know, run out, try and get some clips, try and play a little bit more aggressively and get some fun clips for you guys, because of course everyone playing at this event with YouTubers, they're all good players. I didn't want to be sitting in the back of the map, but that area does still exist, just so you guys know. I think this map is good suited or well suited both for submachine guns and assault rifles. Basically, just depends how you play. If you're going to be running straight at the enemies, feel free to use a submachine gun. I just wanted to try and use the Maverick assault rifle in as many of these clips as possible. As I said at the beginning of this video, there will be a lot of DLC videos, specifically early DLC videos today, and they will all be linked within a playlist. If you want to see, for example, the Michael Myers field order, or this new weapon and sort of my opinions on it, or the new extinction map, or any of the new other weapons, they will all be linked within the playlist on screen and in the description. I just want to make sure you guys aren't missing out on any of that. Now, in terms of this map, in terms of actual differences, aside from the things that we've already noted, you'll also know that when the rocket blows up, not only will some of the tubes and some of the walkways land on the map, but also some of the vehicles, so some of the vehicles you can jump up on will also appear on the map, and these will allow you access to actually climb on top of that middle area you're seeing me look at just now, and aiming on just now. You can actually climb on top of that now properly. I know back in Modern Warfare 2 you could sort of glitch your way onto the top of it, but now it is basically there, so you can physically climb on top of it, and it's supposed to be an area that you can be accessed normally as well. So if you're playing this map again and you're thinking that it's going to be exactly the same as the old Modern Warfare 2 Scrapyard, that's not the case. Make sure you're keeping in mind these additional changes that have been implemented and used, so that you guys can also take advantage of it yourself as well. Now, in terms of streaks I was using, I decided to go for some assault streaks. Of course, I'll be doing some live gameplays, going for bigger and better full scores tomorrow once the DLC fully launches, but I just wanted to do my best in terms of grabbing you guys a good look at the map and also some cool clips for you guys to enjoy while I was playing. So I didn't go for anything too big or too spectacular, but I think I did a good job while playing, and it was a lot of fun. A lot of YouTubers at the event, and they're always good fun to go to. As you can see there, that is the briefcase you want to be picking up at any point to try and complete a field order. You do not have a 100% guaranteed chance of getting the rocket explosion dynamic map event when you complete a field order. It's just a random chance, so you could always complete a field order, call in your care package and get, say, a SATCOM instead rather than the field order. But if you keep on giving it a go, someone eventually will get the field order, which will unlock the rockets, which will allow that to explode and basically add changes to this map that I've already talked about. Now, this is of course a remake map. I'm predicting that there's going to be a remake map within each of the Call of Duty Ghost map packs. That's not official, but I believe that will probably happen. I'm really happy to see Scrapyard return. I'm hoping we're going to see some classics from Call of Duty 4, so back in the day, some maps that we love returning in future DLC maps. We could always see Modern Warfare 3 maps returning, and of course Modern Warfare 2 like we're seeing on screen here. So look out in the future DLC map packs for some more remake maps. I'm sure there'll be some fantastic ones thrown in there as well. As I said at the beginning of the video, I had a ton of clips on this map just because of how much we played it and how much I enjoyed it, and how of course I knew the layout from Modern Warfare 2, but I will be covering all the other maps and lots of other DLC content today for early footage, and then of course live gameplays, my sort of best setup and all of that good stuff for these new weapons in the near future, so make sure you subscribe for that as well. Let me know your initial thoughts are on this map, having had a look at this sort of early preview gameplay, and if you've enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up. Really appreciate all the support, guys. Very much appreciated. Check out that playlist to make sure you're not missing out any other videos, and now on screen here you can click on more videos as well to make sure you're not missing out on anything early. I'm putting out a lot of content. I just want to make sure you guys are not missing anything and you're seeing everything that you want to see. So thank you so much for watching, guys. This map's awesome. I'm sure you guys are going to like it as well. Make sure you're checking out all of the other DLC content before you click off YouTube, and I'll see you guys on another video.